Alrighty, what is up, everybody? Hey, it's been a while. Sorry, a lot of things been going on at me and my station. Couple things right off the bat. I'm a regular now, so that's pretty awesome. That was a good day. There'll be a video we'll go in and talk about what happens when you switch from CCA to regular, PSE to regular. A couple things I wanted to go over with. You know, work through peak season. Sorry I haven't been making videos, guys, but there has been a lot of overtime. My station, we have had people been quitting left and right, so it's been hectic, and we haven't had days off or anything. But so yeah, just wanted to sit and talk, tell you about some upcoming videos too. I'm gonna try and get with a couple of my buddies. I got a guy that's a T6. T6 is pretty much your swing carrier. So if you're a CCA letter carrier, your T6 is your swing guy. So he's going to be the one covering your route when you're not doing your route. I want to take this video, go over a little bit of information, stuff, everything. So most of this video is going to be about a couple of CCA stuff and some regular stuff. So one thing that I covered in my first video that I wanted to cover because I didn't have time because I was actually on, my lunch break. But so things that I learned as a CCA that will help you out or could not. Hey, this stuff helped me out. Could help you out, could not. Hey, it's left up to you. Still want to say a shout out to JH for being my first subscriber. Rock on, dude. I will keep the videos coming as much as possible. Everybody's just got to bear with me with the work schedule, man. We've been getting overloaded. But same thing to Mailman Mike Chong and CCA Nick. They still got a wealth of information. So for you all that's in the post office, want to be in the post office, and don't know where to start of getting in the post office, or you may find tips and everything. So, they have a wealth of information. They've been way longer than I have. I'm just now starting to come up on my year mark, so that's pretty cool. But some things I did as a CCA. Number one, after your 60 days, put your hold down on the route. At my station, CCAs, we got slung everywhere. We got slung from one end of the city all the way to the other. Now me, I work for a metropolitan. Metropolis. My bad. Can't talk today. But so I got multiple stations within the city that I can operate in. Once you become regular, you'll actually be able to bid to a route. So we'll go over that too, about bidding and everything. But so yeah, as a CCA, if you don't like being sent to one station after another station after another station, if you kind of want something, a little bit more steady, because I know some people, they don't mind getting sent to other stations. Some people, they hate it. Me, I was one of those. I really did not like to get sent to other stations because, hey, it is what it is. You get sent to another station, they're going to put you on a route you don't know, and supervisors. Some are cool, some are understanding, like, hey, he's a new guy. So, but other supervisors, they think that you got to do the same thing as regulars. That's another thing I want to talk about too. One of the biggest thing that I've seen since being a CCA, and actually since being a regular, is time. So let's talk briefly about time. When you're out on the route, you're out on the route. Okay? If you're a new CCA, I'm just going to tell you, you ain't going to get done like regulars are going to get done. Even me. I've been on my route now for a while. I still sometimes take a long time. I tell new CCAs all the time, do not worry about time. Don't worry about it. Time will come. You will get faster when you learn the route. Focus on safely and accurately delivering mail. Yeah, you may be the last one back, but look at it this way. Did you... The heck? Okay, sorry about that. Apparently, apparently the police have got some activity going on. But sorry about that interruption. Yeah, I went to grab food. I just got off work, so. But now back to what I was saying. But yeah, so don't worry about time. Time will come. You will be able to do a lot of stuff once you get the route down. Once you get the route down, hey, then start worrying about chipping away at your time. But if you safely and accurately deliver the mail, you're doing your job. You're doing your job as the CCA. Your job as the CCA is to assist other carriers. That's the job description. That's literally what the name means. CCA stands for City Carrier Assistant. So you're assisting the other city carriers. When they're not coming in, they fill out the forms to get CCA help and everything. So, hey, just remember, in the end, it's you that holds the key to whether A, you get injured, B, you misdeliver, or C, you don't get injured, you don't misdeliver, and you come back to the station not bringing back a crap ton of mail. Because I've seen it before. Slow CCAs, yeah, they are going to get on to you. They are going to preach to you about time. They will. It happened to me. It's happened to all my other CCA members. Heck, I've even seen them preach at regulars. But I have seen them walk CCAs out of the building because they keep bringing back mail every day. They keep bringing back tubs and tubs full of mail. And if you're just starting as a CCA and you've gotten through the hiring process and you're taking your orientation and everything, hey, just bear with it, man. It's going to be rough. You are going to hate. There's some days you're going to hate your job. It happens to all of us. Even as a regular, I can't tell you how many days that I still wonder why I became a letter carrier. But you are going to make a lot of money. If you put the hours in, you will make money. So, now, that's just one of the tips of CCA that I did. Another tip is, talk with your old carriers. Talk with the old guys. The old guys, half of them, well, at least at my station, half of the guys that are like in their 50s, 40s, that's been with the post office for 20-something years, they've carried almost just about every single route in that office, or they know of that route. So talk to them. Yeah, you're a CCA, you're new. Some of them, they're going to give you a little heat. But that's normal, Back then, the post office was a lot different than what it is now. And that's the truth. Back then, when they were carrying, totally different ball game than what it is today. But they are there. They will help you because you're their replacement. When they retire, you're taking over their route, or you're bidding on their route, and they don't want somebody to come along and I know one dude that spent over 20 years on his route. He's about ready to retire. That's 20 years of the same customers over and over and over again. Day after day, holiday after holiday, month after month, week after week. Yep, he gives the new CCAs heat. But he told me one thing. If the new CCAs quit and I retire, how am I going to know who takes over my route? How am I going to know my customers, and that's what he called them, his customers, is going to be taken care of? So talk to your old guys, find out little tips and tricks. They know a lot of them. They do. They know a lot of tips and tricks that will help you out, that may make your route easier, or when you get to the other route, may make another route easier. Another thing. So we've touched on, putting a hold down, So, in case you don't want to get slung around the city, talk to your old guys. If you're union, if you join the letter carrier union, the postal union, whichever union you join, remember, use the tools given to you to your advantage. You got a problem in your union? Go to your union steward. You having a problem with your supervisor? Do not argue with supervisors. Don't do it. If you have a problem, go to your union steward. Even if you're not union, it still wouldn't hurt to talk to that union guy, because union guys are there. They know the contract inside out. They know just about every single rule there is to know about the post office and everything. So if you have questions regarding a rule, something a supervisor said, something a postmaster said, talk to these guys. I have not met one union steward that does not want to help. I haven't. They don't matter if you're union or not union. They're there to help. And it also pays to have those guys on your side, because I've seen supervisors totally screw over CCAs and then turn around and put the blame on them. And the union guy looks at him and goes, no, you ain't doing it. So, talk to those guys. And then, another thing I'll tell you, read your carrier handbook. Read it. Don't have to memorize it word for word, but familiarize yourself with it, because that's going to tell you what your job is as a CCA, what your job's going to be as a letter carrier. Now, and that will tell you all the rules regarding that. All the rules. So if your supervisor, postmaster, another carrier, a clerk, or anybody else at the post office tries to tell you, oh, it's this way, and you don't think it's right, refer back to that handbook. It'll tell you whether they're right or wrong. And the last thing I want to talk about real quick before I go is safety. Remember, safety is the most important thing. They will preach it to you in Carrier Academy. They will preach it to you throughout the whole entire time existence you're in the post office. But let me let you in on a little secret. There's some supervisors out there that will preach safety, but don't actually play with safety. And what I mean by that is they will give you all the safety lectures, all the safety preaching they want, but they won't follow safety. Now, not all supervisors like that. There are some supervisors out there that are, they understand, they used to be carriers, or they know how the carrier job is. Not saying all supervisors are bad. Not saying that. So don't take it that way. There's some supervisors out there that really do care that you come back safely. It's a gamble, So when you get to your office, keep in mind, that supervisor, could be a good one, could be a bad one. But the most important thing is safety. Make sure you're safe. That should be number one thing every day when you come to work. Not how, not this, not that. It should be, I'm going to deliver this route safely, and we'll deliver it correctly. And if that means you take extra time grabbing that handrail, walking down those steps slowly, if that means you have to go out and get slip-proof shoes, or whatever you need to be safe, do it. Because if you slip and fall and you hurt yourself, guess what? If you don't have annual leave or sick time built up, you're going to be in quite a jam. Because they may or may not cover you in workman's comp. If they can prove that you was doing your job unsafely, they put the blame on you. And that's everywhere. That's every post office I've been to. They put the blame on you. So, do your job safely. Take your time. Grab those handrails. You know, if it's snowing and icing, like it was this past winter for us, hey, be careful. And remember this, even if you have slip-proof shoes and you're doing everything safely, you can still slip and fall. It happened. I've seen it many times. It's happened to me. But the thing is, are you doing everything to prevent that in the first place is what they're going to look at. So until next time, like I said, my office is extremely busy. I will try to get back on here and produce videos as much as I can, but I'm not going to guarantee you a set amount of videos, every single week, day, month. I will try to make videos the best I can, push information out to you. Once again, JH, Mailman Mike Chong, and CCA Nick. They have a wealth of information that they can push out to you. More topics in other videos. If you all want a specific topic or anything that you all would like me to discuss, hey, comment down below. I will try to cover that, or I will try to find some information out about the video and make a video on it. But until next time, hey, stay frosty. Like, share, and subscribe, man. And we'll see you next time. All right, man.